Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at the second extreme quest for the collaboration with Bakemonogatari. And this is for Nadeko Medusa, and also not the name of the character, but name of the quest. And then gimmicks here are blocks and gravity barriers. And then there are the anti-bounce guys. But there are also the panels which change your sling style. And then actually, I would recommend mostly bounce characters, since the way that the sling style changing panels are placed, it makes it very easy for bounce monsters to take them out. And then based on the positioning of the first monster, whether it's high or low, if it's low enough, then I can kind of squeeze into the right side of those blocks and then take down that anti-bounce guy. If not, then I'll go after the zombie or somebody. But yeah, the anti-bounce guys, they kind of do a lot of damage, so I want to get rid of them first. And then I usually go after the zombie next, and there's a pretty high count until the zombie's revival, so we can take our time with him. And then to talk about the team that I'm using, first I'm using a Sanctuary Dragon again, of course, my one and only max luck. He's got no gravity barrier, and then he also gets the higher attack for the with the element bonus, so that works well with this stage. Next I am using Hikari Transcendent, that is my reset marathon monster, and she's been awesome. I really like her. Strong bump combo, strong strike shot, and very fast. So yeah, she's been super useful. Next is Fuyou, and yeah, I was very happy about her. She was my... who was it? And next up is Fuyou, and she's been awesome as well. As a support character, she and Hikari have the same null gimmicks, so they work great together. And yeah, Fuyou really supports Hikari, so I'm just very grateful to get these two together. Okay, already at the boss stage. And yeah, this stage will go by much more quickly as compared to the cat stage, since I have more hatcher monsters that are good for this mission. And then for the friend, I generally always go with Uriel Transcendent. Just high stats, really strong bump combo and strike shot. And she's almost always available. Yeah, almost always available in the friend list, so I can pretty consistently pick her. Alright, but here we are at the boss stage. Again, I like to get rid of the anti-bounce guys first, since they do a pretty good amount of damage with their homing. And then I go after the boss. And yeah, you saw me use Fuyou's strike shot a couple turns ago. It's very easy to use because it's every 8 turns, so I don't need to feel any pressure about saving it. And yeah, in that case, there were a lot of characters just kind of bunched up together. So I changed her to a Pierce just so that she could hit more bump combos and do more damage. Okay, pretty good. And I'm doing fine without null block characters. They're not super necessary. And in case you're wondering, I do not believe it's possible to pinch in between the zombie and the homing absorber up there. There's just a little bit too much space in between them. But yeah, you can get above the monsters there. And then as for the character itself of Medusa, I think she's pretty good. I'll talk about her in a later video. But yes, I am making the max luck of her as well, and she should be really good for a number of different quests. yeah, I do have two really strong strike shots in Hikari and Uriel here. So it would be fine to use one in this stage, and then one in the last stage, but just for fun, I saved them both for last. Okay, last stage. And with Uriel here, let's use her command strike shot. More to clear the field than to do damage to the boss, but we'll end up doing some good damage to the boss anyway. Pretty good. And we're lined up perfectly for Hikari's strike shot. And then we will take down the boss with the speed and power up. Very good. And then the lightning at the end there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and that's one thing about using Hikari, her strike shot. You use her for the speed and power up, and you're like, okay, that was pretty great damage. And then the lightning comes after, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot that it's also a meteor. Okay, so that was Nadeko Medusa. And yeah, I'm still over a week left on her, so it should be pretty easy to make her a max luck. Thanks for watching. Take care.